Good afternoon, everyone. It is Chunks of Change with Change Agent Christina. I hope you are all having an amazing week. Today I want to do something a little bit different. I actually saw a very interesting post on Facebook earlier this week that kind of was really funny and at the same time spoke to me as far as where I'm at this moment. So some of you might find it weird, others might get it. So I'm going to share it with you. I'm going to read it first aloud. Because I think it's the way it was written was really funny, so it's better than to just summarize it. So it was actually like a Tumblr clip, and the little thing said, so like, do caterpillars know they're going to be butterflies, or do they just build the cocoon and be like, what the F am I doing? And so this was the person's response. It's funny, but it's so great. It says, okay, but no, do you understand what happens to a caterpillar once it's in its cocoon? It completely turns into goo. That's right, goo. The damn thing dissolves and then reforms into the butterfly. Even crazier, the wings of the butterfly are already inside the caterpillar, ready to go, just waiting to float around in some goo and then be a beautiful butterfly. The craziest part? A study was done where some caterpillars were exposed to a certain smell and then given an electric shock, so eventually the caterpillar associated the smell with the shock. Well, after those little hairy noodles came out of their cocoons as butterflies, they exposed them to the smell again, and the butterflies reacted super negatively, as if they were being shocked. AKA, not only is their wings floating around in that goo cocoon, there is also a brain. The same unaltered brain as the caterpillar. The butterfly can recall its days as a caterpillar even after basically being turned into soup. And then it all somehow gets its shit together to be a stupid little majestic beast, and I can't even remember where I put my damn phone. Anyway, so that was hilarious to me. But it was also like so cool. Like, do you really like hear what is being discussed in that comment? The butterfly can recall its days as a caterpillar even after basically being turned into soup. For all the network marketers out there, is that not like the process that's happening with all of us at some point? To understand that although we are caterpillars right now, we have the wings. The wings are there. The wings are in our body. But we have to be broken down by all the no's before we can be released by a yes into a beautiful butterfly. I just thought that was like really freaking cool. And I know I'm not being like super professional right now, but I just wanted to like really like share that because I think that was really cool. And so I did some of my research too because I wanted to make sure like was that all correct. And I went to a reputable website. And so no, it's not a cocoon. It's actually a pupa, P-U-P-A, pupa. But all the other pieces of that story is correct, of that response is correct. That's actually what happens from the caterpillar to the butterfly. And the other cool thing I found out while I was researching is that even though the wings are in the butterfly after they're fully formed, they're still wet and small. So even after they're fully formed and the butterfly is ready to go, he still has to kind of like exert himself or herself, whatever. The butterfly has to exert themselves